speaking of populists, Ed Rabel was on my program yesterday, and Ed Rabel, a former CBS NBC newsman, got enough signatures. He was fooling around with the Mountain Party, but he got enough signatures and then the endorsement of the Mountain Party to be an independent on the ballot in West Virginia's 2nd Congressional District. So 4 people now, and they're counting the Libertarian, Jones, and of course the Republican, Alex Mooney, and the Democrat, Nick Casey. I wrote a piece today, and Rabel says, as you would expect, I'm in it to win it. But it's not that he can't win, but he won't win. But can he affect the race? Can he have this populist liberal voice that appeals to a segment of the voters, and can he affect the outcome of the 2nd district race?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Move on.
Because in a sense what you have is a Tea Party conservative. Mm-hmm. You have a Democrat that's trying to be a moderate, and who's left out is that 20-25% of very liberals in this state who don't feel as if they're being represented. So that's one thing. He has a base that he can tap into. 2, he's very dynamic. I mean, my bet is when there's a debate between the 3, we're going to pick him as the winner. Okay?
Really? Mm.
And because he's very articulate and we image, and that's in a kind of setting up. And 3rd, and probably most important of all, is he has this populist message. There are a lot of angry people upset. And I think Warren almost sounds like a Tea Party. I mean, the far left and the far right kind of get together because they want to beat up on Wall Street. Mm-hmm. And I think this is a year of anti-incumbent, that for at least a segment of the population, that populist rhetoric is going to make a difference. Is it going to win? No. But will it mobilize voters? Yes. It's
an interesting point because Rabel was talking yesterday about going out and talking to people and said, boy, people are fed up and they're tired of the way Washington's working, and there's a different way. And again, that whole populist appeal, and how many votes are there? How many votes are there? Because we tend in West Virginia, despite whatever, we're going to send a Republican or a Democrat 99 out of 100 times. So how many people will buy into that? And how many liberal Democrats or liberal independents say, well, I'm not sure. I don't think Rabel can win, but I can't. I don't like mountaintop removal mining. I'm concerned about hydraulic fracturing. I'm concerned about the water. I don't like Wall Street. So rather than hold my nose and vote for Nick Casey, I'll make an ideologically pure vote and vote for Ed Rabel. I mean, how often will that occur?
Well, you're right. It hasn't happened in the past. The scenario is that the strong independent gets as much as 20 or 25% 2 weeks before the election, and then in the last 14 days just crashes because people say, oh, do I really want the other person to win? But let me introduce another variable,
sure,
Poppy, and that is we're talking about the 2nd District. And the most important player this year in the 2nd District is the Eastern Panhandle, mm-hmm. right? So in that case, there are a lot of independents over there. There are a lot of new people coming in that area. And, if you got this slick news person who's come back, he's a comebacker, right? Which is powerful in West Virginia. And he's delivering a populist message, and he's doing it in the Panhandle that is really volatile. I mean, I'll be glad when the election's over because I'll be able to tell you how it all worked out, because right now I can't.
Rob Rupp is with us, West Virginia Wesleyan political science professor.